Hey there, this is Games and Comics, and the comic I'm going to review for you today is Kick-Ass. I bought this yesterday, and I read through it yesterday as well, and I loved it. Of course, I saw the movie first, which was developed alongside the comic, so it borrows a lot from the comic, and the comic borrows stuff from the film. So that's something different that you don't see in many comics. I'm sure that some Batman comics have taken stuff from The Dark Knight, as that was a really well done film, but I'm not sure. Very long comic. I'm pretty damn sure that it was done in issues, but over here we don't really get issues of comics, well, not anymore anyway. So you pick them up in the big books like this, and I haven't counted how many pages there are, but you can see it's a very large book. Compare it to a Walking Dead issue. No, not very large, but pretty big. About third thicker. About a third thicker than a Walking Dead book. So, yeah. I love it. So let's get into it.
Just standing around and... No, not... It is what it is. How about that? Oh, yeah.
So, the beginning of Kick-Ass starts off with a wannabe superhero who crashes into a car. You may remember that from the movie, if you ever saw the movie. And he reminds people that that's not him, but then gives a picture of him being electrocuted in the nards. So, reminds people that's him. And then it just skips to the present, well, I guess present day, but past, but I don't know. Which just explains that he's just a regular teenager who many people can sort of relate to themselves and sort of feel like they're able to escape into the world of a comic book. And it tells about his love life, about his non-existent love life, about his crush on his teacher, and just about life and about how he's not so super, but he's just trying to exist, trying to survive a really stupid world. So, yeah, and it gets a little bigger from there. Stuff. So, Dave then feels, oh, I don't know why people aren't superheroes in real life. He feels people can just be ordinary people and save old ladies from being mugged. So he buys a superhero costume and decides to go out helping people. Now, I forgot what happened, because I'm stupid. Yeah, he gets into a fight after telling off some people vandalising a wall, and then, yeah, he gets beaten up and gets hit by a car, and he barely makes it out alive. His dad doesn't know about his superhero business, but he then burns his comics and all that. And then he tries something a little bigger. He decides that he wants to catch some real villains, some drug dealers. And he gets beaten up pretty badly as well, but he gets saved by Hit Girl and Big Daddy. as you can see in this picture. So they are the proper superheroes. They are badass. They've got proper weapons. And Hit Girl, it's like she's been taught all this all her life, which she has. So it does its job, bringing those characters in. They're a little insane. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil anything for you. So yeah. And then you meet Red Mist, and this is where things get more interesting. Well, since I wasn't reading the issues, I don't know how much of an impact this must have made, because I'm just reading it like a normal novel, but this was crazy. Kick-Ass gets a little jealous that there's a new superhero in town and decides to get back on board and to kill people. Well, not to kill people, as he's not a killer, but to catch people. And he saves a cat from a burning building and just shows Red Mist's true colours, and it gets rather hectic. That it ends up with a massive final fight scene and gunshots and chisel. So that was Kick-Ass. I cannot recommend this comic enough. I showed it to my friend, he loved it, and it's about £13 for the ones with all the extra art, so pick it up and have a fantastic day. See ya.